Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel where we explore the timeless wisdom of stories from around the world. Today, we're traveling to the heart of Africa, to a time when the earth was young and stories were whispered on the evening breeze. This is a tale from the ancient savannah, a story about a wound so deep it was thought incurable, and the remarkable power of love to heal it. In a village nestled by the great baobab trees lived a warrior named Kale. He was renowned for his courage, his strength unmatched in battle. But Kale carried a wound that no spear or arrow had caused years ago in a tragic raid. He had lost his entire family. The grief settled in his heart like a stone, cold and heavy. He spoke little, laughed never, and his eyes, once bright as the morning sun, were now clouded with a perpetual sorrow. The villagers respected him, but they also feared the silent darkness that surrounded him. They said his heart had turned too. Stone, one day, a young woman named Amara arrived in the village. She was not a warrior or a princess. She was a potter, with hands that shaped clay into beautiful, graceful forms. Amara was quiet but observant, and her spirit was as warm as the midday sun. She saw the pain in Kale's eyes, a reflection of a wound she understood, for she had known loss. But unlike Kale, she had chosen to fill the empty spaces in her heart with kindness. Amara didn't try to talk to Kale about his past. Instead, she started leaving a small, freshly made pot of cool water outside his hut every morning. At first, Kale ignored it. But the gesture was so consistent, so gentle, that one sweltering afternoon, he drank from it. The water was cool and refreshing, a small comfort in his desolate world. Slowly, Amara's quiet acts of kindness began to chip away at the stone around his heart. She would hum a soft melody as she worked her clay near his hut, a sound that was gentle and unintrusive. She would share a piece of fruit, not with words, but with a simple smile and a nod. She never asked for anything in return. She simply gave. One evening, a fierce storm swept through the village. A lightning strike hit the oldest baobab, and a large branch crashed down, trapping a small child. The villagers panicked, but Kale, without a moment's hesitation, rushed into the storm. With a mighty roar that seemed to release years of pent-up pain, he lifted the massive branch. Freeing the child, as he stood there, drenched and exhausted, he looked up and saw Amara. She wasn't looking at him with all her fear, but with a deep, understanding compassion. In that moment, Kale felt something he hadn't felt in years, a crack in the stone around his heart. He walked over to her, and for the first time, he spoke to her, his voice hoarse. "Thank you," he said. It was a simple phrase, but it carried the weight of 1,000 unspoken words. From that day on, Kale began to change. He started to talk first to Amara, then to the other villagers. He told them stories of his family, not with bitterness, but with a fond remembrance. He began to laugh again, a sound that was deep and rich, like the rumbling of distant, friendly thunder. Amara's persistent, unconditional love hadn't erased his wound, but it had cleansed it. It had allowed light and warmth to enter his heart once more, allowing it to heal and beat with a new rhythm. Kale and Amara's love became a legend in the village, a living testament to the truth that even the deepest wounds can be healed, not by forgetting, but by the gentle, persistent, and courageous power of love. The story was told from one generation to the next, a reminder that kindness is a force stronger than any sorrow. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of an African folktale. I hope this story brought a little warmth to your day. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. Until next time, may you find the strength in kindness and the healing power of love.